Hello, guys. Welcome. Today, I'm gonna teach you. Today's topic is Hollywood has nothing to offer us. All right. The website that I'm currently using is called Off to Class. So feel free to use it if you wanna teach English to somebody else, or if you wanna learn. It's also a very useful tool. My native language is Spanish, but if I were to teach Spanish speakers, I would like to do it in English. Even though my English is not that good, I don't mind about that. I just wanted to teach you, and I think the best way to improve is by teaching. So here we are, and without further ado, let's get this lesson started. All right, what is going to be our main objective? To introduce vocabulary, to talk about Hollywood and its influence on the world, and to provide control and free tasks to promote fluency in speaking. Okay, that's what we're gonna do today. And let's go to the next page. What do you see here, guys? All right, I'm gonna give you a couple of seconds to come up with your answer. All right. On the right hand side, I see two people that are in the movies are eating some popcorn, and they seem to be having a lot of fun. And on the left hand side, we see a bunch of kids, maybe one adult, watching something on the screen. All right. So let me start with the first question. What was the last movie you saw? All right. The last movie I saw was Inside Out 2. How often do you watch movies? Feel free to answer. Okay, my turn. I watch movies almost all the time. Yeah, I would say like maybe 3 or 4 days a week, because I like to improve my listening skills. At this point, I should be more focused on speaking, but for some reason, I just can't help it. I just wanna keep listening to the English sounds, to the sounds of English, so I have more passive vocabulary, but it's not what I would recommend to people that wanna be fluent as soon as possible. Yeah, I've been learning English for almost 10 years now, and as you can see, I'm still struggling. I still struggle to convey my ideas. Why is that? Because I haven't spent so much time speaking as much as I've been listening. All right. All right. Number 3. Do you prefer watching movies at home or at the movie theater? That's a tough one. I would say that I prefer watching movies at the movie theater, even though I cannot speed up the movie. What do I mean by that? When I watch a movie or anything for that matter, I always like to speed up, to make the video goes to make the video go faster. Uh, why? Because I can understand the 2x speed. I can also understand at even 2.5 speed. So it's just the way I like to watch videos and stuff. So yes, okay. So for that one, I would say that I prefer watching movies at home because I have that choice, and also because when I live in Cusco, all the movies are dubbed in Spanish. So even if I wanted to watch them in English, I just can't. I don't have that option. So I'm not saying that I don't like watching movies in Spanish. I'm just saying that it would be nice to have the option to watch a movie in English. So from time to time. So why not? What kind of movies do you like watching? Let me think. I like action movies. I recently watched what is it called? This movie with Will Smith and the other guy that is so funny. Uh, Something like Bad Boys. Bad Boys. Yeah, that one. Oh, guys, I couldn't recommend you that movie enough. It's such a blockbuster. um, yeah, I had a lot of fun watching that movie. I laughed a lot. Yes, it's it's not only an action movie but a comedy one. Um, all right, next. What are the most popular types of movies in your country? I actually don't have an answer to that one. So why don't we go? Why don't we go ahead and jump to the other slide? Remember, English is not my native language, but despite of that, I don't care about that. I just wanna be able to teach it, even though I still struggle speaking. I've seen many people on the internet, especially on TikTok. They teach English while they talk in Spanish. What the heck is that? How can you how can you teach somebody English? First of all, you don't teach somebody English. Okay, I made a mistake there. What you need to do is just to provide the right scenario for them to practice their speaking, and give your students an opportunity to speak. That's very important. Yeah, yeah, I would like to say that. So okay, let's go to the next slide. Going to the movie theater. How popular is going to the movie theater in your country? I would say that it's popular. I'm not sure if it's really popular, but yeah, people often go to the movies. For In my city here in Cusco, it's not that crowded. When you go to the movies, there are a lot of empty seats. So, but in Lima, since there are more population in Lima, which is the capital of Peru, I would say that yeah, maybe the seats, maybe you can find all the seats taken. But yeah, do you think it was more or less popular in the past? I think it was more popular in the past, and now with all these streaming platforms coming into place, you know, it's so easy to you, you feel like watching a movie. You just go to your phone and download the movie on Netflix and Amazon, you name it, Disney Plus. So there's a bunch of streaming services that you can choose from that make going to the movies less more frequent, less frequent, less. How can I say this? Now, going to the movies is not as popular as it used to be because you can just watch a movie and on your TV, on your phone, even on your computer. So it's widely spread. It's widely available nowadays. So what's the point of going to the movies? But I would say that there are still people that like to watch a movie at the theater because you have like that big screen and the sound effects and all the things. The experience is beyond good, if you ask me. All right. Now you're going to read about the history of the movie industry. Okay. And then you'll match the words below from 1 to 6 with their definitions. I think we can do that. Okay, let's start off with decline. No. What we're going to do first is read the descriptions. Oh, no, we're going to read about the history of the movie industry. All right? Letter A. The transfer of data, such as audio or video material, in a continuous manner for intermediate playback. What's that? That's streaming. Yeah, I would say number 2 goes with the letter A. Number 2 goes with the letter A. Streaming. Yeah. Okay, then the process of getting worse, less successful, or less popular. And remember, you can always pause this video to try to match these words on your own, and then come back to see if your answers are right. Okay, feel free to do so. So I guess what I'm trying to say, in other words, is that you should try this first, and then we can compare our answers. Okay. With that in mind, let's do letter B. The process of getting worse, less successful, or less popular. That would be decline. Decline, yeah. Decline. An application or website from which a service is provided. Application or website from which that's a platform. To experience a difficult situation. To experience a difficult situation. To suffer. To suffer. Yeah, to suffer. Popular with the majority in society. Popular with the majority in society, that's mainstream. Yeah, that's an adjective. And to have control or power. To dominate. Dominate. Okay? All right, I think I hope we got the same answers. Vocabulary practice. Complete each sentence with the correct word from the box. You may need to change the form of the words. Okay, the internet went blank in the 1990s, and today almost everyone uses it. The internet went mainstream. Yeah, mainstream. The power of influence of the British Empire after the Second World War. The power and influence of the British Empire after the Second World War. That would be domination. Oh, no. Wait. I might be wrong. The power and influence of the British Empire decline. Yeah, decline because after the Second World War, which country has the most? Let's say, what was which country was more powerful? United States. So we could say that the power and influence of the British Empire declined in past tense, declined after the Second World War. Decline. Wait, what am I doing with my life? Wait 1 second. No, what I wanna do is be able to wait. I don't want to just bear with me 1 second. I'm trying to type. How can I do that? Wait. All right, now I can type. Yes, that's good. Declined after the Second World War. I subscribe to a new, which allows me to easily store my photos and videos. I subscribe to a new platform. The company now blank the market dominates the market with a market share of over 75%. There are many streaming services available which provide access to video content on your device. There are many streaming services available. Now, local shops began to let's try to make this easier. Decline, platform, mainstream, yeah, dominate, streaming, suffer, and dominate. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, then when platform decline, dominates. Okay, so it should be suffered. Okay, local shows began to suffer when that's the right answer. I just came up with the answer by crossing out the other possible options because we already fill in with the other words. Okay, so local shops began to suffer when a large supermarket chain opened 2 stores in the town. Okay, moving on. The history of Hollywood. How much do you know about the history of Hollywood? I don't know that much. Put the events below in the correct order. All right, guys. Just let me drink a sip of water to be hydrated. All right, I'll give you a couple. You share, pause the video if you want to try this yourself. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's start doing this. COVID-19 pandemic closes cinemas throughout the world. Film studios begin moving content to streaming platforms. That's letter A. DVDs are introduced. Okay, so I'm gonna say that B comes before A. Yeah, like this. All right, Netflix begins streaming movies. Computer animation becomes popular. That's after that happened after the DVDs were introduced. So we're gonna say that C comes after the letter B. And then the first film studio is introduced. Birth of the movie star. A few big production companies dominate the industry. The first, that weighs way. I'm gonna say that's one of the first statements, no, in order. I'm just trying to put this in order. Okay, Hollywood's golden age, introduction of sound. Hollywood becomes the capital of motion pictures. Golden age ends. Oh boy, there's so many options to put in order. I know for a fact that B. Okay, let's try to find the. Let's try to find the. Okay, VHS video players are introduced. Okay, I'm gonna put it here. Letter H. Advance made in special effects and sound quality. The beginning of color film. How am I even gonna put this in order? There's so many options. Advances made in special effects and sound quality. The beginning of color film. Mainstream with some computer platforms. I want to say the letter I. Streaming goes mainstream with several computing platforms. Goes before A. Just like this. VHS videos player are introduced. That's one of the first. Golden age ends. Okay, Hollywood's golden age. Hollywood became the capital. I'm gonna freak out now. Okay, I'm gonna do F. Hollywood becomes the capital of motion pictures. Hollywood's age, introduction of sound. How about E, F, and then golden age ends. TV becomes more popular, and the industry suffers. And then J, and then I have no idea as to how to do this. Okay, I could put in order like maybe to 5 statements, but now I have like more than 3. Let's count them: 3, 3, and then 3, 9, 10. And so that might take me a while to figure it out. Okay, this history of Hollywood. Now read and check your answers. All right. Maybe we can pause the video and compare this order to my previous answers. Okay, in 1910s, Hollywood becomes the capital of motion pictures, so that one should go first. Then the first film studio is introduced. Birth of the movie star. A few big production companies dominate the industry. Hollywood's golden age. Introduction of sound. All right. During which decade do you think Hollywood made its best movies? Probably during the golden age. Maybe during the 50s and 60s. No. That's a maybe special effects at the beginning of course. Maybe during the 30s, right? Because it's to be known the golden age, and it's named like that for a reason. Golden. Which do you think had the greatest effect on Hollywood? TV, VHS, video players, DVDs, streaming services. The greatest effect. Which do you think had the greatest effect on Hollywood? Oh, the greatest effect on Hollywood. Effect, okay. The TV, I don't, VH, TV. TV, because TV becomes more popular and the film industry suffers. Yeah. So that TV, the fact that the TV became more popular, yeah, had a direct impact on Hollywood. Because it says that TV becomes more popular and the film industry suffers, and that's how the golden age came to an end. Okay, now is there a film industry in your country? Yes or no? Oh, I'm just gonna tilt the camera a little bit down so you can see me. Is there a film industry in your country? A couple of seconds for you to answer. Pause the video. If so, where is it based? Let's say that you are from India. I think that in India there's this thing called Bollywood. That would be like the Indian equivalent of Hollywood, right? Um, okay, in that case, we could say if you're from India, of course, there's a film industry there and in other countries too. Um, when was its golden age? All right, next slide. In the next slide, we're gonna read about Netflix and the decline of Hollywood. Okay, Netflix and the decline of Hollywood. Read Olaf's opinion about the decline of Hollywood. The decline of Hollywood began in 2013 when Netflix started creating its own content. This provided competition to Hollywood that hadn't existed before. Netflix and other video streaming platforms have access to data that Hollywood does not. They know exactly what people are watching and can design shows that appeal to different audiences. Since 2013, the quality of content available online has only gotten better, and several other big tech companies have begun producing content of their own. Additionally, Hollywood stars are now performing for these platforms. There's not much that makes Hollywood special anymore. Okay, based on what we already read, what do you think of Olaf's opinion? Well, I think that he's right. He's right in many respects. Yeah, I would definitely agree with his opinion. Now, do you agree that the streaming platforms had advantages over Hollywood? Um, yeah, because they might have more. They could have more freedom as to what they wanna portray or show, and yeah, I would say that they have more advantages over Hollywood. hmm because they know. Oh yeah, you see, they know exactly what people are watching and can design shows that appeal to different audiences. How do they know exactly what people are watching? Because they have this sort of algorithms, they kind of read you, they kind of know what you like, your preferences and interests, and they can just target a specific show to suit your needs. No, you could say that they tailor the content to your liking, to your taste. So, and does Hollywood have any advantages over streaming platforms? What kind of advantages could Hollywood have over streaming platforms? Maybe we could say that they have more money. Maybe I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that they have more money available, so they can maybe have a. I don't even know if what I'm saying is it's correct. I'm just I'm just guessing here. Maybe Hollywood have more because in Hollywood production has like a director, has yeah, the streaming, you could say the streaming platform obviously has a director as well, but I don't know much about this industry. So what kind of advantages can Hollywood have over a streaming platform? Maybe the budget, budget, all the money they can count on to film a better production. Yeah. Do you subscribe to any video streaming platforms? You do? Which ones? Let me know in the comments. Do you prefer to watch a movie at the movie theater or at home or on a streaming platform? Like I said, I prefer watching a movie at home because I can speed up for my convenience. I can just go rewind if I didn't catch something, or I can, move forward. So yeah, that's my personal opinion. But you might have a different one. But going to the movies is also really cool because you see the movie in a big screen, and the special effects they sound different. They sound more like intense, and you get the whole experience. Yeah, yeah. But I don't know. You might have a different opinion because we are all are different, right? So okay, and now I think that I've been recording for almost like 25 minutes, and I'm gonna stop it the video here. I'm gonna stop it here and continue with part 2 tomorrow. All right. So I hope you liked the video. I hope you liked something from the video. I hope you learned something as well. I'm just trying my best. I'm just a random guy here on YouTube trying to improve my English by teaching. Yes, because if you want to learn something, whatever it is, there's no better way than teaching it. And there might be a lot of comments, and yeah, I'm anticipating that there's gonna be a lot of negative comments saying, "Oh, but your English sucks. You're not that fluent," and yada yada yada. Yeah, and I want to tell you that's right. My English sucks. Like I said, the only way that I've been learning English for the last 10 years is by listening to it. All right. I didn't even have room. I didn't even get a chance to practice with native speakers. So all you're hearing here is just based on my passive vocabulary. So that's the way I learned. It's not the best way. I wouldn't recommend you to listen and listen and not work on your English, on your speaking and stuff. But it worked for me. It works for me. When I learn a language, I would like to I like to expose myself as much as I can to the sounds of the language, even though I have no idea how to how to convey my ideas, how to express myself, and so on and so forth. So yeah, see you guys next time. Take care, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.